Hello YouTube, it's Raging Phoenix, and welcome back to my channel. So I've said this a couple times, but I'm gonna definitely try to be getting back to recording 5 days a week, which is the business week, and hopefully my computer will be fixed this month so that I can do weekends as well. I'm only doing 5 days a week for, as some of you may know, is just because right now I'm recording in my living room, which during the weekend it's too noisy to really do anything, and vlogging wise in my room it's too dark, so that's why I don't do it. But I have to clear up some space on my phone to do let's plays, at least for like Mario Galaxy and stuff and Zelda. But until I do that, I might be able to do short, like Mario Kart and stuff, games that don't really require too much recording time for me to do an episode or two. And until then, I'll be doing my gaming reviews and anime reviews and movie reviews and all that, since I haven't really been doing too much of that, and this is kind of the perfect time to do it since I don't really have, the space to record super long videos right now, which I will soon. I just have to delete pictures and stuff. But for today, I thought, why not review an anime that came out recently ish this year. I think the manga's been out for a while, but it's called The Seven Deadly Sins. And for those of you who haven't seen it or read the manga, I'd recommend it. I would say it's about an 8 out of 10. And why I gave it this score is because this rating is because it is a very good anime, but it feels a little rushed. Meaning, what they did was when they decided to make the anime, there was about 100 or so episodes already, or chapters already out from the manga, and to put it all in the season, they kind of had to rush certain parts. It's nothing really difficult to keep up with, but you can tell certain parts feel a little rushed in the sense that it kind of throws you out for a second. You're still able to understand what's going on well enough to follow along this in the story, but certain parts just feel a little jumped or rushed. But not too horrible where it lowers the score drastically. That's why I gave it an 8 out of 10. And it definitely, the ending, the way they ended it, because there's more to come. I believe there's going to be, next season's going to be 2016, I hope. At least that's what I've heard. I'm not 100% sure. I have to research it. But the ending definitely left you wanting the next season, which for me, any show that can end in a sense where it captures you to the point where you kind of want to know what happens next is something that I enjoy a lot, just because I mean, personally for me, that feeling only kind of lasts like a week, and then I just kind of feel like whatever, I don't anticipate, oh, I have to wait. Like that lasts a year for me, or a week for me. And then after a week, I'm just kind of like, it'll be cool for it to come out, but, I don't dwell on it, I guess is a simple way to say it. But I definitely do look forward to it whenever it does come out, because it is a really cool anime to watch. And I think they're not going to really cram as much into the second season. And for the studio who made it, I'm actually surprised they did a well job with it, because I believe A1 Pictures produced it. And for those of you who may know of them, or if you don't know of them, they've made stuff like Sword Art Online, which starts off decent and then becomes garbage. And they produced Seven Deadly Sins, and surprisingly enough, they did a pretty well job in doing it. And at first, when I watched Seven Deadly Sins, the the animation I didn't really care for, but then once I really started watching it, I could see that the animation was actually pretty decent. The music was good, and like it was interesting how they did things because the seven deadly sins are seven individuals each representing the specific sin, wrath, lust, envy, etc. And they're supposed to be these all-powerful beings, but they didn't make them overpowered to the point where they're unstoppable. They made them powerful but able to be stopped, which I enjoy when an anime has these powerful characters, but they're not broken to the point where they're unstoppable and they can't be beat, because it's not really fun when they're gonna win. I mean, usually the main characters are generally going to win, but when there's fights where they lose, it makes it a little more interesting, in my opinion, because you kind of want to see where things go from there. So it definitely is a good watch. It's on Netflix. It's not really too long, your general like 24 episodes. And that's it for now. Just a short little opinion of it. And I'll probably, if I don't record later today, I'll make a video tomorrow. So catch you guys later.